Hey guys, so yesterday my phone lit up about 4 o'clock. Think Tank Photo introduced the Backlight Sprint camera backpack, and it has the styling from the previous bag, which was I think formerly under the Mindshift gear name, which I really like. It's their premium line. Mindshift was the action adventure series packs, while the Think Tank bags were more urban, didn't scream photographer look styling on them. And not that the Think Tank bags are any lesser quality. I mean, I love everything that Think Tank makes. They're really well thought out, but I thought, man, I should jump on this bag. And so guess what this video is going to be about. And for those of you that might be interested, I'm shooting this intro on the new Viltrox 20mm f2.8 lens, and I've got it like 10 inches from my nose here on the balcony of this room down in the Dominican Republic. So with no further ado, let's jump in. We'll take a look at this backpack and see if we can help you decide whether there's something you want to add to your kit. Okay, so let's have a look and see what we got here. Think Tank Photo. And I'm guessing this is the new Backlight Sprint bag that they announced last week while I was on vacation in the Dominican. Oh, look at all the silica pads and stuff to keep things dry. That's great. So this is the gray version of this bag. There's a woodland green and a charcoal gray. Wow, this actually has a green accent to it. It didn't look green when I was looking at it on the website, but cool. So we better jump right in and have a really good look at this thing. Okay, so now that I got the spectacles on, let's have a good look. Think Tank Photo, the Backlight Sprint Photo Day Pack. Okay. A mind shift happens when we adopt a new point of view. For those of you that are not familiar with Mindshift gear, Think Tank Photo used to have two separate companies or sister companies. So one was Mindshift Gear, which was the outdoor adventure side of their business, and then Think Tank Photo, which was the urban photography side of the business. And both bags are you know, fantastic. I mean, I've had Think Tank bags for years now, and so this is styled after the Mindshift side. And, you know, right away, you know, what I notice is these nice little parachute pulls, zipper pulls, or YKK zippers. I see that a lot on Think Tank bags. You know, a nice little accent here, you know, up here and on the side. So this is a really cool looking bag for sure. Has a belt attachment on it. You know, has the traditional adjustable sternum strap, so that strap can slide up and down, so you can move it up and down here. You've got molly loops on the shoulder pads, and they're well padded. I actually reviewed the Backlight 18L 5 years ago, and then subsequently gave the bag away. And this bag is 15 liters, if I'm not mistaken. So it's a smaller version of that 18-liter bag for somebody that's looking to carry a lighter kit. But still, you can carry the trifecta 2.8 lenses in this bag. So let's have a good look at this thing. We'll see what we got. Okay, so now that I've got the straps adjusted and the bag's fitted to me, you can see exactly what it's going to look like on someone that's my height and weight. I'm about 6'2" and 205 pounds, something like that. And a lot of attention to detail, as usual, with most Think Tank bags. Like, for example, when you adjust the belt, they give you these nice little elastic bands so that you can keep your straps from flapping all over the place, which is nice. And the belt is removable, so a lighter bag like this, I suspect some of you are going to use this bag without the belt, but I like it because it helps to distribute the weight. The padding is good, it feels good here. The sternum strap is, you know, adjustable to balance the load out and support your shoulders and back a little better. So now let's get into the inside of the bag and we'll have a look. Okay, so Think Tank has given us the traditional card that shows you the different layouts that you can use with the bag, and also shows the one key feature of the bag, that it can be flipped around so that you don't have to lay it down into the mud, which is a great feature for sure. And then on the interior of the bag, oh my goodness, we got more absorbency stuff, which is good, keeps the mold away. And I usually keep one of those, just leave it in the bag. And then you get a good supply of dividers inside the bag to fit this out to your kit to meet your needs. Cool. Tabs on the bottom here so you can grab and use the power pull or parachute pulls on either side and bring it up like so. So on the top of the bag, there's a nice little grab handle, another pocket on top. That's big enough for a phone or a passport or something like that. That's cool. You've got cinching straps on the side, so you can use these for a full-size water bottle or a tripod. And the same setup on either side with cinching straps on both sides. That's really cool. Okay. Also, on the back of the bag, you've got these molly loops, or daisy chains as they like to call them. So you can hook on some smaller items if you're going to use those big C-clips, those carabiners or what have you. So that's kind of cool. And the bottom of the bag has a nice DWR Cordura material for waterproofing. Here's another zippered pocket here on the front. Another manual. Little brochure of all Think Tank's products. That's cool. And Think Tank rewards. Okay. Okay, so I thought I'd be remiss if I didn't at least give you some kind of demonstration on the main feature of this bag, which is the ability to slip the bag off and rotate it around to the front, like so, so that you can access the bag without dropping the bag on the ground and getting it in the mud and dirt and that kind of stuff. And really handy feature, I gotta say. It'll be interesting to see how it works once it's loaded up, but I'm sure it works just like the 18L that I had, which was quite a good feature. And then put the bag back on, pretty straightforward. And once again, a quick look around. One thing I can say for sure, this is an absolutely gorgeous bag. When I hold it in the light like this, the accents on it are fantastic. This is kind of a darker military green. You've got the charcoal brown here with the green on top, and then the woodland green accent on the poles and on the daisy chaining on the front. Really nice looking bag. So before I go any further, I thought I'd pack out the bag for you and show you what the bag can hold, or what I would typically carry for a day's outing. And so you can see I've got my usual photo clam tripod there. And so let's get this off. Let's get the bag down onto the bench here, and we'll give you a good... Whoop. Give you a good look of what's inside. Okay, so the first thing, I use these little makeup bags, and what I've got in here are my microphones for both the camera and for my drone. I've got a remote controller, some cleaning supplies, and they all fit nicely here, and I can just sit that on top, and that doesn't it's not putting pressure on anything, so I thought that was pretty cool. And then for my camera, this is pretty much what I shoot with if I'm doing photos or headshots or something like that. This is my Rokinon 135 millimeter 1.8. I love this thing with my A7 III. Normally it'd be A7 IV, but I'm shooting with it right now. So I have that there. There's the RC controller for my Mini 3 Pro. There's the Mini 3 Pro. This is just a rain jacket that I pulled from one of my other bags, just to give the drone a little bit more protection. And then last but not least, I've got the new Viltrox 20mm lens here. And so for a day's outing, that's pretty much what I would carry. Very straightforward and more than adequate and very comfortable to wear the bag. So let's give the Backlight Sprint kind of a real world test. And so I'm just going to undo the sternum strap. I can slip the one shoulder strap off. And I like to turn the straps under like so. And as you can see, you know, even with winter gloves on, I can get at these parachute pulls or zipper pulls fairly easily. And then I've got a terrific platform here, you know, if I want to switch. So right now I'm on the Viltrox 20mm f1.8, just in case you're interested. But I brought the 24 because I can punch into 35 if I need it. But I've got that so I can get at any of my equipment here, radio control, spare batteries. So the backlight system, as you can see, really is a terrific way to go. And especially when you look around, there's all kinds of ice and snow laying on the ground everywhere. And you know, what's it like getting it back on? Just push it to one side. I don't really have to struggle with it whatsoever, so I'm really happy with this bag. And I think being 15 liters, it's going to carry the right amount of kit that when you lay it down, like, you know, I just had it, it's not going to be sagging too much. So there you go. Works well in practical application, especially in the wintertime. For those of you that might be interested, I'm shooting this on the Viltrox 20mm f1.8 lens, and what you see is what you get. Okay, for those of you that are still sitting on the fence about whether you should purchase this bag or not, get off of the fence, would you? $149 US, tried, tested, and true. You saw me out in the field with it. The bag works great. It's got a decent capacity. I really like it for my stage of life and photography because it gives me enough gear and not too much. So it's easy on the back. Bag is well made. It's got good waterproofing on it. Great capacity. You know, you can carry the trifecta of lenses. Really, what more could you ask for? So if you found the video useful, please hit subscribe, like, and smack the notification bell. And by the way, I'll put a link in the description because if you buy through the link from the Think Tank site, they're giving away some free gifts like a Pixel Pocket Rocket or something like that. It's not much, but it's better than poking the butt with a sharp stick, and everybody likes free stuff. So there you go. That's my review of the Backlight Sprint for 2024. Thanks again for watching. I'll see you in the next one.